Hi, I'm Louise Rashford from LA Training Academy, Creating Salon Success. I'm here today with Liz Clarke, and I'm not going to tell you too much about her. I'm just going to let Liz introduce herself and tell us about her journey. So, hi, Liz.
Hello, thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you so much for coming on board. I'm so excited.
Oh no, it's an absolute pleasure. So I am Liz and I am 40. I turned 40 last week in lockdown.
Oh, happy birthday for last week.
I know, it was a bit traumatic getting to that age, but we survived it.
No party though, I'm guessing.
No, my friend, Steph, she arranged a surprise party and I'd just blown into this great big Cheshire party, so it was going to be huge. Obviously, we had to postpone, but when we get a new date, I will let you know.
Oh, it's exciting. I'm 40 in August, so I feel your pain, and I've got a party planned, so I'm thinking, please, lock down, I need a party.
Oh gosh, don't we, Josh? Absolutely. Just human connection.
Yeah, definitely.
I like these things. It's the closest to humans I get.
I know, that's it. I do like the Zoom. It's not quite the same, is it? But at least we get to see each other and have a little...
Yeah, and I'm not talking to the dogs. Someone's actually responding to me.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, I've got two boys, 19 and 16, and some various animals, dogs, cats, and a rabbit. And I am the manager of Tanya Bardsley Boutique, which is a beautiful positivity boutique in Cheshire. From Tanya from the Real Housewives of Cheshire. We do all these positive gifts just to uplift people. So
you need that now. I bet you're really busy with that at the minute.
Online, yeah, absolutely, definitely, yeah. It's really nice. When we first had to close the boutique, I was like, no. Out now. I was like, okay, but yeah, no, it's nice that people have still been getting the gifts. So yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Have you found that business has kind of increased then? Like online, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all over the world.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that are sort of saying that, businesses are not doing well and people haven't got money to spend, but yet some businesses are really increasing, aren't they?
Yeah, just before lockdown, the garden shop, there's a garden furniture shop across the road from us, and he was like, just before they closed, he was like, I've never been so busy because people, they know they can't go on holiday, so they're spending money on other things. So there's that as well.
Yeah, I think it's really good. You've got to take the positives, haven't you? And well, obviously you do.
Yeah, it's kind of a job requirement.
Yeah.
No,
so that takes up a massive chunk of your time. Obviously, we'll talk a little bit more about that. So what else do you have going on in the world of Liz?
Well, we've obviously, because we haven't got the boutique, we've set up this group for all our angels. We call our people angels because they're all angels. So we do live workshops in there Monday to Friday, every weekday. Got guest speakers on, and you're going to come on and speak for us.
I'm so excited. I've been watching some, and they're so good. They are really, really good.
Again, it's just the connection.
Yeah,
take it where we can. So yeah, that and just keeping the group motivated. So yeah, that takes up a chunk of time as well. But I've got into, since we've had to stop daily life, I've got into quite a routine, so that's definitely helped keep me going. I think that's really important, don't you, to keep that routine, because it's so easy to just think, I'll sit in my dressing gown or watch morning TV, and as nice as that is, if you, I don't know, you can get in a bit of a slump, can't you? Just got to keep going and keep that. I have a rule: no chocolate, no TV before 8 o'clock.
Yeah, fair enough. A good rule. I probably do. Well, I don't specifically say no chocolate or TV, but I spend most of my morning doing my morning routine, trying to, go for a run, keep my get my momentum going for the day. Because you've got to, haven't you? Because it is a difficult time, but
it is. It's just taken some adjusting, but we can adjust, can't we? We can adjust.
I think it's really shown how resilient we can be.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So obviously you're known on Facebook, for some people that obviously already know you as Cheshire Liz. So you've got your own stuff going up as well as Tanya Bardsley's stuff that you...
Yes, it's busy and I am ready for a holiday, but I'm so grateful, absolutely grateful. I just want to lie down and just do nothing. I don't know how, I always say that on a Sunday because I try and keep the workshops and all the Sundays clear and have a rest, but I think, no, I'm bored.
Well, I'm exactly the same. I think, I could just do with a rest, and I think I'm itching, thinking, what else can I do? What can I do now?
Yeah. She'd never think. I think, right, I'll stop when I've done all this, but then something else comes in. Yeah,
definitely.
So what am I doing? What was the question?
So you're Cheshire Liz. What else are you doing in the world of
So
Liz?
the name came from because I came into this scene 3.5 years ago. I went to
Wow.
an event in Liverpool because I was like, I want to meet some celebrities. Just one day decided. So I saw this event, and I met Tanya and some of the housewives, and I just hit it off with them. I thought, I love this.
Yeah.
How can I meet more all the time without looking strange? So I thought, right, I'll start with this blog. What shall I call myself? And that's where Cheshire Liz came from.
Right.
I don't have time to do the blog anymore, but it's just kind of stuck. People just shout Cheshire Liz. And that's, when someone calls me my proper name, I'm like, who they're talking about?
So when I've introduced Liz Clarke, you're like, what? Who's that?
I thought Amazon, but no, it's me.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, we met about 3 years ago as well, didn't we?
It's just flown.
I know, yeah. So you was helping me celebrate the launch of my salon, weren't you? Not to talk about me, but yeah, you just
no, absolutely, yeah.
We kind of like met, which was obviously an eventful night.
yes, and a nice drive because obviously we're in Cheshire and you're in Sheffield, so it was down the road, travelled all the way to Sheffield to see you. Yeah,
and you even got some celebrities there because we had Pika and Lauren, didn't we, off the house?
Yeah, they drove to you as well.
Yeah, that was good.
It was lovely.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good event if you can remember it, and so I obviously remember it. So it was a good event.
Well done. Absolutely. I can remember most of it. It was a celebration.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we should celebrate, shouldn't we? We should celebrate.
Definitely. And just sort of back to what you were talking about positivity, I think it's really important to celebrate wins. It's so easy to think, oh, I've not done this or I haven't done that. But actually pat yourself on the back for some of the things you have done.
Yeah, definitely.
So you started off with a blog, and then obviously you've got on really well with Tanya because you now run her boutique and everything, don't you? So obviously you did hit it off.
Yeah, from day one, been there since day one, and it's just been lovely how it's all progressed as well. And in that time as well, because we do life coaching, I thought, well, I want to be a life coach too, so I did my life coaching training. So yeah, it's just all progressed so lovely.
Oh, I love that. And you also, obviously, I know a little bit, and not to be personal, but you have lost quite a lot of weight you've like had a journey yourself.
I was like, because I'm approaching 40s, like, right, I need to, I want to make some changes. I wasn't getting any skinnier, and the weight was taking forever to come off. So yes, since the end of January, I've lost 4 stone.
Wow.
Still want a bit more to go. Still want a bit more to go, but I think I'm not getting any younger. I want to be around for when the children have grandchildren. Just want to feel better, because I was sleeping, eating, just not doing. I was still going to work, but I wasn't happy.
You get in that routine, don't you, in a bit of a rut, and you sort of like, you carry on, but you're not actually that happy, and you've got to I don't know, kick yourself up the backside sometimes, haven't you? And I guess when you start seeing results like you have, it makes a bit addictive, in a good way addictive,
Yes. Motivated.
I like that. Yeah, maybe addiction's probably the wrong word. But so tell us, if you don't mind, how you lost that weight. What have you been doing? Share your secrets.
Oh, no secret. I'm very, very vocal about it. So I've tried over the years, because 10 years ago I did lose 8 stone. I was can you hear the dog? He's just coming outside.
I don't know what that was.
He's doing it again. So it took me 6 months, and all I had was 3 shakes a day. That's all I had for 6 months.
Oh my God.
I lost the weight, but then obviously when I started eating again, it just piled on.
Yeah.
So because it was 10 years, I thought, right, well, and in the meantime, I've tried loads of diets, but then I heard someone talking about ketones, because I've quite liked to go doing keto, which is no carbs. It gives you loads of energy, it makes you feel good, and you're not hungry. Because I am always hungry. No matter what I eat, I'm never satisfied. So I've heard about keto, and then I heard about these drinks you take where it puts you into ketosis in half an hour. So if you've ever keto, it takes me a good 2 weeks, and it's 2 weks of hell to get into ketosis.
Yeah.
With these drinks, it takes half an hour, and they just give you so much energy. My moods improve, my focus. So that's how I've done it this time, and I've loved it that much as now sell them.
Yay, that's good. And is it going well?
Really, really well. Again, it's transformational as well. Seeing people go from, like I was, sluggish, unhappy, miserable, thinking no hope, thinking I'm never going to do this, to where I am now. So yeah, it's been lovely. It's been really nice.
And I suppose having you as like a role model, seeing your journey and how
Role
you have
model. Gosh, I've never been called that before.
You're a role model. Yes, you are, Liz Clarke.
I will take that. That's it, because you can see it as well. They keep putting before and after pictures. I don't want to do too many because I want to do the fact. So I suppose in lockdown, not people haven't seen me. So when I come back out, then because I've carried on going. It would have been so easy to fall off the wagon, when everything changed. But I was that determined and in that mind frame to keep going. I'm so glad I did.
Oh, really fantastic. I think when you're feeling so good, you want to keep that feeling up, don't you?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I can relate because I've not done the keto diet, but I did. I started doing it. I'm not going to go into it. It wasn't a diet. It was just these shakes that you could add into your meal, add into your diet. And I found myself eating more protein, and I can relate to what you're saying. Like I did feel really, really good. So I am definitely going to try some of these shakes because I do remember how good I felt, and I thought I need that feeling. I want that ketosis.
It's a brilliant, honestly. Well, it's been a diet that's been around forever, like before man, or beginning of man. Because there wasn't bread or anything there, was there? They were just eating meat and veg. So they were in a permanent state. So it's not a fad. I have tried all the fads and all that.
The cabbage diet, the whatever diet.
everything. But this is the one that I know. It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle. I'll do this forever.
Yeah.
Not just because of the weight, for the mental benefits as well and how it makes them feel.
I agree. I always say that's why I do running. It's I don't really lose weight running or anything like that, but it's the mental side, isn't it? And I
can't relate to running. I see runners like, what are you doing?
Like you're mental. Yeah, mine's more of I call it a run. I don't know why I do this. I've got hours. It's just a long walk with a.
Yeah, I do love a walk. Picking up. I agree with the walks. I can get them.
Yeah. I try and run, and I've got the best intentions. I just say my body's just not built for running,
I know. But we're moving, so that's all that matters. We're having movement.
Exactly, yes. Like that. So, I'm going to try these shakes. I can't wait. But so if we let's go back to your celebrity world then. Yes. This is quite exciting. So why did you just decide you wanted to just start meeting celebrities? I love that. I'm just going to go meet celebs.
I was following this girl on Facebook. I think she was about 16 at the time. She just kept having pictures with all these. I was like, I think I've always had quite an obsession. I remember years ago, I used to work with the police in Manchester, and they were doing Britain's Got Talent auditions, and I remember waiting my whole dinner time to meet Anton Deck. So this obsession's gone way back, and I never really did anything about it. Then I saw this girl. I was like, how are you doing that? She was like, I just go to events. I was like, what kind of events? And it's her and I was like, oh, I love this. But she was like 16, 17. I was nearly 40 doing this, going around having celebrity pictures. But it just kind of snowballed after that. Then I got friendly with Tanya. Then she opened up the shop. So I try not to do it as much now.
You rein it in a bit.
No, I try.
I know what you mean, because obviously I know Steph as well, and she's looked after my PR for my skincare sometimes, and she's put me in touch with Tanya and stuff like that, and so I can relate, because it is nice meeting people and you're like, oh, you're
me. Exactly. And I used to joke about this with Steph. I'll put a picture of me and the kids up. I'll put the picture of me and a celeb up. This celeb picture will go crazy. I was like, wow. So they do have a pull. They do have a pull.
It's such a good ego buzz as well, isn't it? To kind of get them on board and,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because they work hard for the following, and then people are loyal to them, so they take notice of what they say, don't they? Yeah, definitely.
And when you're trying to build your brand, it does help. And obviously, your friendship with Tanya is genuine. It's not just a world, is it? It's, I mean, like I said, you take on her boutique. So
I know.
Exciting. So you've gone from
still going,
following the celebs to now running a celebs boutique. So that is a goal and a half, that isn't it?
I had no idea where it would lead to when I started. Because unfortunately, a few years ago, I had to give up work because my son's got additional needs, so he needed my full attention. So that's how I had the time to go to events when he was at school and stuff. And then when the job opportunity came across, I was like, what do I do? Is he ready for me to leave? And so I just thought, right, I'll just do a couple of hours each week. And then they kind of adapted to me not being there all the time.
Yeah.
And it just kind of snowballed from there. And now they're in a better place. I'm loving being back at work. Well, it's been 3.5 years now.
Oh,
And we all need that structure, definitely.
Yeah.
I had no idea where it was going to go. And I just thought that you don't know where life's going to take you.
You don't, but we've got to have those goals and those dreams, and I'm always talking about dreams and visions, and even if it is following the celebs, look where it's led you,
Yeah, and who knows where it's going to go. Exactly. Luckily, it worked well for me. I'd not been arrested or got any restraining orders.
No stalkerish going on.
It worked well.
Oh no, that's brilliant. And do you have so what other celebs? What's your most famous? Nothing. Obviously, I love Tanya; she's great. But what's your most famous celeb besides Ant and Dec? Obviously.
Well, I didn't kind of get to meet them. I didn't speak to them or anything. Have I met them since? No. Obviously, everyone knows my obsession with Callum best.
Oh, I'm with you. He's used my skincare, and I'm always like, I love it. I'm like, yay, Callum's used my skincare.
That's how I heard about the ketone. So I'm now working with it. So yeah, that's as well. I'm now working with Callum.
My God, your celeb world is crazy, Liz. Yeah. I need to be involved in this.
Yes, you do. Yeah. So yeah, because he was involved in the keto business and he took on board with it. So when he sent me his phone number and it comes up on my phone, Callum, best WhatsApp, I'm like, oh my God.
Do you want to take a picture? You're like, look at this.
Yes. And he is the first celeb that I ended up in the newspaper with as well, in a good way. It was a salon. I travelled all the way to Blackpool when I very first met him. Then he kissed me on the cheek and I just papped it.
I've seen the picture.
Yeah. That was I've been in the paper several times with celebrities since. Steph was like, you've been in the press more times. Not intentionally. So he let me last month when we were at an event, he let me recreate that picture, because since I'd lost weight. So I was like, right, you're going to have to with me again. And he did. I was like, right, wait, just pause.
Oh, no. Obviously, he was in Celebrity Big Brother, and so you got to know him a little bit in that. But I've not actually spoken to him, but we've messaged quite a few times on Twitter and stuff like that. And he's always been so lovely, and like people say, like in the celeb world, they're so rude they don't reply. He's always replied, and he's always
some do. I've come across some, but the majority, they're just people. Yeah,
exactly. So it's so your world it sounds so exciting. I'm sure a lot of my listeners are like, oh my
God. Yeah, but I've had it all taken away from me, no events or anything. So again, it is nice to have I know.
Yeah, the withdrawals.
Yeah. No, it's nice to have a rest, and I did make an effort to put a bit of mascara on for you.
You look beautiful anyway. You don't even need.
And I've not been in the sun. No, I'm not being in the sun. No.
Well, you look good. You've got to make the most of it, haven't you? But so how do you find then? Obviously, because you're doing all of these things, you've got multiple streams of income, which is amazing from a business side. You've got all these contacts, and you've got kids, home. You're managing this work-life balance. Like, how are you doing it, Liz?
I have literally no idea. I think if you enjoy it, you make it work, don't you? It's not a chore. I never ever wake up in the morning and say, oh God, I've got to work. I've got to do this. I enjoy it. I love it. Sometimes, I think, I want a break. But when you're always working, you just, I don't know how to explain. You enjoy it.
Yeah, you've got that momentum, I suppose, haven't you?
You're
always building it, and while you're loving it, that momentum keeps going. And I think you've just hit the nail on the head earlier when you said you've got your routine and you keep your routine. Mm-hmm. I think for you, do you agree? Like, it's so important to have that mindset
a million percent. Yeah, because if you're not in a routine and you're not organised, then it can get on top of you. Like, I know what I've got to do, and I don't like leaving things. I like to get it done and know it's done.
Yeah.
I enjoy it though.
That's good, and I bet that's a relief for Tanya, having somebody like you running her boutique. She knows it's not going to get done, and she can get home with her feet up, can't she? No, she does come in there, doesn't she? She does work hard, doesn't she?
No, she does. Yeah.
And what's she like to work with? Is it lovely? And
she is. Yeah, I forget that, when people say, oh God, you're so, I forget she's a celebrity because she's just so normal.
Yeah.
Kind and supportive, yeah. Yeah.
I love it when I've met her. She's just been like, hi.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
She's such a lovely person, isn't she? And
Yes.
I've only met her a couple of times through, obviously, Steph invited me to events,
Yeah.
which I'm always
Yeah.
she knows I love, and she has to rein me back from like, Louisa, just leave them alone. I'm like, okay.
You know that. I can relate to that.
Oh, you've got to enjoy it though, haven't you? And
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
and you do some work. Obviously, you did some work with Steph when you came to my salon. So do you still work with Steph a lot as well, don't you?
Yeah, I go out where I can. Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Yeah, we've built up such an amazing friendship as well. Again, that was for, I turned up at one of her events, and again she was like, "Who is this girl?" And then it just never went, and I must kind of stuck to them.
So she's like, she's still here.
Still here.
Oh.
But no, we've got a lovely friendship as well. She's just smashing it. Absolutely. Yeah. She inspires me to keep going.
I was just gonna say, she's another one, isn't she, that's just got that momentum and just keeps going. And you know, I think it's good, and we need inspiration. And like, I'm sure you're going to inspire so many people with the keto, with the, you know, mission of just keeping on going. Because
never give up. It would have been so easy when I had to give up work, because my career, I was working in the police, I loved it there. It would have been so easy to just give up. I think, no, life's too short.
Absolutely. And as much as you're giving so much value in the police, and I'm not belittling that, I've got friends that are police officers, however, if you'd have still been there, you wouldn't be living your celeb world, would you?
Exactly. And all the opportunity, honestly, I wake up every morning so grateful every day for where it's gone.
I love that, and I'm all about gratitude, and I'm always telling, like, a lot of my listeners are salon owners, and I'm always saying, if you're grateful for things, you can't be negative, because you're just seeing that positivity all the time, and it's so important. Obviously, you live and breathe that in Tanya's, but
it works. So I'm proof that it works. You know, don't give up, be positive, be grateful, and just look what happens.
Absolutely. And in obviously the current situation, obviously for a lot of like salon, well, every salon owner, we're all closed, and it is hard, and people are losing momentum, and they're very, very down. And I know people are saying,
which is fine. Don't give yourself a hard time, but
100%.
Get back up. No, don't give up.
Yeah, you can't stay there. Can you do what you need to do? But, so I agree, and I think you've got to. I'm always sort of like trying to instill positivity, and I know sometimes people think, "Oh, shut up with the positivity," but it does work.
They're not your people, then. They're not your
people. My people.
No, they're not your people.
I love that. They're not my people.
It took me a long time to get to it, because you want to, you know, you don't want people to. You want to please everyone, but you can't. You can't. Just stick with the people who appreciate you and who are grateful for what you do, and that keep, you know, you don't need to please everybody, do you? And that took a long time to get to that as well.
Because I think when you're in business, and obviously I know it's Tanya's shop, but you're managing it, it's basically you're looking after it like it's your business, aren't you?
I do forget it's my business, but I love it. I love it so much. They've built up an amazing brand. Absolutely.
Oh, it is. It's so good, and it's so popular as well, and all your followers in your group. It's brilliant to see all the comments, and I can see your little angel wings you've got on.
Always, definitely.
I need to get one.
Never take it off. That's why it was made, just to remind you to keep going. So whenever I'm in a slump or think, why am I doing this? No, this is why you're doing this.
Yeah.
Remember why I'm doing it.
That is another thing, isn't it? I think you've got to remember your why all the time, you know, from a business side.
That will keep you going.
We do work blinking hard, don't we, in a lot of hours. You've got to find that that momentum, and keep going. So I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I really, really appreciate you coming on, and I've loved it, especially celeb chat. I do love a little bit of the celeb world.
Yeah, definitely. We have a celebrity on a Friday, and again, that's our most popular shows as well. But it's Bank Holiday Friday this Friday, so I've cancelled it, and I don't think they were very happy. No celeb this week. No, sorry.
Do all the right things, and then you're just getting done anyway, aren't you? So who's your next celeb you've got on then, just before we do finish?
I think I might. Are you watching Housewives?
Yeah, cool.
I think I might get Joe Nicole on.
Ooh.
See, I've known them for years. So it's. Yeah, because they were one of Steph's clients. So yeah, I've known them since day one, and then watching them progress and be on this. I was like,
I'm enjoying seeing the new people. Like
It
coming.
adds a new dynamic, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, you've still got
Spices
Tanya
it up.
there. You
Yeah,
are.
spices it up, doesn't it?
Absolutely. We need a little bit of spice in our life.
Yeah, yeah, escapism.
Definitely. Oh, I love it. And
Yeah.
I'm sure there's lots of fans, but yeah, it's great. I just want to, you want to get in that little world. And Steph invited me, I think it was the last series, you know.
Oh, you must come to the. Have you
Yeah,
never been to the filming?
yeah. Steph invited me, you know, to the polo event on, I think it was last
You
season.
was away then.
Oh,
That do
I
you
thought
know?
you weren't there.
No, I was on holiday. I was like, oh, damn.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
everyone's.
loved it.
You went to a very good event. Everyone still talks about that now.
Oh yeah, and it was funny because I took my mum as well. My mum said bring her along. Steph said bring your mum along because she was helping me on. I took my skincare and everything.
Yeah.
But then they just wanted extras, so we were like having to stand there, you know, in the background. So it was quite cool really because me and my mum are showing on the camera. And you're trying to like look your best,
Yeah.
your best angle.
Yeah, absolutely. Gosh, I know.
But yeah, no, it is so good. I love the fact that, and that's what's nice about Steph, isn't she? She does involve everyone, and she always gives opportunities, and I think it is really, really nice. And I love the fact that I've got that connection with her as well.
Definitely.
So good.
Definitely.
Yeah,
We're very lucky, aren't we?
definitely, and I love the fact that we've stayed in touch as well. It's just you've got to keep that little world open up and keep your connections and stuff. So, and it's great because now we get to chat like this, and it's exciting.
I know. I will take talking to anybody instead of just the dogs wherever I can get it.
Absolutely, I get it. So, what top tips would you leave? On a business front, so for our salon owners, what top tips would you leave to make sure they're keeping that momentum going and keeping their sort of like, you know, when the what do they say when the chips are down or whatever it is, you know, getting themselves back up again. You know, what top tips would you leave us?
Again, don't be so hard on yourself because people say, "Oh, you know, I've got to keep going. I must keep going," but give yourself a break. Look after yourself. You know, don't feel guilty having a break.
Yeah.
Do look, do treat yourself because you do work hard and never, ever, ever give up. And like you say, remember your why, because sometimes you think, why am I doing this? But then remember why you're doing it, and hopefully that'll keep you going.
100%. Oh, that is so good. It's been so much fun. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem at all.